Thank you all so much for stopping by. So, if I don't do this today, it's going to be probably another 2 weeks until I do it. Today, we are going to harvest our sweet potatoes, and I need to go ahead and do it because I need that space. I will link in the description the whole process that we started last year by buying organic sweet potatoes and growing sweet potato slips, and then we planted them in grow bags this year. So we have a 4x4 space, but we put 2 grow bags of sweet potatoes in there, and now it's time for me to go ahead and harvest it because I'm telling y'all, I have like 120 kale and collard green plants that I need to figure out where to put. And so I'm just going to start right here. So let me grab the tarp. We're going to pull the bags out and we are going to see what we got. Now, this is what I hope. If y'all remember our potato haul where we started potatoes from seed, they really were pretty. It was a great experiment, but I was not happy with the results. What I can tell you is I hope that the sweet potatoes are not like the potatoes. As I water, I've been seeing some nice sized sweet potatoes on there. So I hope it just goes all the way down and we can harvest a pretty good amount in those grow bags. And then that will help me assess how I want to do it for next season when we grow. So let me grab my tarp. Let me let me go ahead and pull everything out, and then I'll take you along with me. We're going to harvest these, and then we are going to cure. You have to cure your sweet potatoes because if you do not, when you try to cook them, if you just harvested them, they will probably taste very starchy. And so we want them to be sweet because they're sweet potatoes. So I'm grabbing everything now, and so let's go ahead and let's get started. So this is the area that we need right here. And like I said, it's just a 4x4 raised bed. I'm going to have to take control of this ant bed over here because the ant bed has seriously killed one of my jalapeno plants. We still have jalapenos growing on this right here, but I really need this space. And I can tell that we've had temperatures in the low 30 in the upper 30s for a couple of mornings, so I can tell that some of the leaves are affected. But what I will tell you is that the sweet potato plant, the leaves and everything is edible, but we really had a bad pest pressure, as you can see with some of the leaves. Like I really had to stay on top of, we had spider mites. We also had different things eating it. So I'm hoping that those pests didn't affect our sweet potatoes. But as I look over here, they produce the prettiest. Let me get a little bit closer. I don't want to step over. Hold on, y'all. They produce the prettiest purple like flowers. So let me show you real quick the flowers. Okay, y'all, because I got to look good over here because it's like a jungle. It's like a jungle over here. But these are the flowers, if you can see, that they produce. Very pretty. But like I said, we had a bad problem with the spider mites, and I need the space. Now, we planted 2 different varieties. So let me just tell you really quick how we did this. So the first bag, and I'm not sure which is which because I have a problem with labeling. I don't know why I think my memory is just like it was when I was 9 or 10, but we planted one variety that we just got organic sweet potatoes from the store, and we planted them in one bag. And then the other bag, we went to a place in Atlanta. It was like a market, a whole like a natural food organic market, and they had these pretty they weren't the purple sweet potatoes like the Okinawan sweet potatoes, but they were like a reddish color sweet potato. So hopefully I'll be able to distinguish which one is which. Let me tell y'all real quick about the purple sweet potato. So we were stationed in Okinawa, Japan for 3 years, and I am from the South. I am always used to, I'm going to turn the camera around so I can tell y'all about this story. Okay, so I had to somehow position myself out of the sun. We are working on a tight schedule because it gets dark at like 6 o'clock. So I don't know why I keep talking fast, like it's going to be dark real quick, but I want to hurry up. So basically, we were stationed in Okinawa, Japan. We stayed in Okinawa, Japan for 3 years. And I'm from the South. I'm from Georgia. We were always used to the orange sweet potatoes, and that's what we used around the holidays. But I've always liked like a baked sweet potato. That's like a meal for me, or a snack sometimes. But I remember going to the grocery store and did not see any orange sweet potato. All I saw were these purple sweet potatoes. And I was like, I'm about to book me a ticket to go back home because I don't know about these sweet potatoes and I do not know what to do with them. But let me tell y'all, those were some of the best sweet potatoes that I have ever had. And as a matter of fact, if I can find them, I will grow them here. And they made the prettiest sweet potato pie. The Okinawan purple sweet potato. Very good. So I'm saying that because what I can say about living in different places, it definitely made me open my mind to a whole new world. Like, it's so many different fruits and vegetables that I was not accustomed to until we actually moved. And when you have no choice, you just try it. And either you like it or you don't. So, okay, I am about to use my shears. I'm going to clip these leaves back and we're going to do planter number 1 and then we'll do planter number 2 because I want to keep them separated because, like I said, I don't know which is which. The leaves do look slightly different, but let's see what we get. Okay, so this is the orange one. As I was cutting back the leaves, and I'll show you the other planter, I saw the one that had the red tinge that we got at the farmer's. It wasn't a farmer's market. It was like an organic whole food store. I think it's called Savanda in Atlanta. But these are the ones that we just got from the grocery store. And again, I'll make sure that I link those videos. We started some sweet potato slips. And we actually had more than what we needed. So that's why I want to see what we got so I'll know. But just so y'all know, before I dump this out, what I was seeing when I was watering, and I stopped watering, I would see, like, that's a nice size one. Like, I would see sweet potatoes. And I'm like, y'all, we got some sweet potatoes. So let's dump this out so y'all see. And don't, when you first harvest them, don't like put water or stuff on them because we're going to cure them. It's still in the 80s, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in a plastic bag with some holes in it, and I'm going to in the kitchen, it gets really sunny in the kitchen, and so I'm just gonna like put them down so that the sun will hit them so that they will get really, really sweet. But okay, so now is the time. Let's go ahead, let's dump these out and let's see what we got. We know that we already got 2. We do see that we have 2. And so we're gonna dump it out. I'm gonna have to put the camera down and then I'll come back. I'll show you the orange ones, then I'll come back and we'll do the red ones. And then we'll just put it all together and we'll see what we got. So we got everything dumped out, and I just wanted you again to see what we grew them in. We grew them in these grow bags. And so far I can see that we do have some sweet potatoes. Like, I pulled, these were the ones on the top, but if you can see, and I'm trying to put my glove back on because I seen a huge spider, I can see some sweet potatoes, and I'm already happy about that. So we're just gonna go through them and just toss them out over here, but I just want you to see the pile that we have so far. So y'all, let me finish this because I think I got like 1 hour before it turns dark. I don't know why I wait till the last minute to do stuff, but I said if I don't do this today, it won't get done. So we are going to do this, and I will come back and I'll show you the orange harvest, and then we'll show you the red harvest because I'm gonna have to separate them. So let me do that and I'll come right back. So here is our second bag. We got as much soil as we could in that one. Since I don't have my husband here to help me today, I just want to get done before, again, it gets dark. I don't know why I do this to myself. But this is the one with the reddish tinge, and before we empty it out, I just want y'all to see what I was seeing as I was watering them. So I see one peeking out, and these were actually, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them root next year in that bed, because I can say these bags are breathable because the roots were like, I had to give it a good tug in order to pull these out. So let me go ahead and flip this over, and then I'll show you what we got from both bags. This is a lot of work, y'all. A lot of work when you're trying to beat the dark, but good workout. Good workout. Okay, so these are the reddish ones that I was telling you about. What I can tell you is we got some pretty big ones here. They are big. A couple of them were split, but I noticed that they were a little bit bigger. And these are the ones from the regular grocery store. So all I'm going to do now, because the skin of the sweet potatoes are still very thin and tender, is I'm just going to dust off the big clumps of dirt. Then I'm going to get a couple of more baskets. I'm going to put them single layer, and then since it's getting cold, I'm going to have to let them cure inside. But what I'll do is I will put like some plastic bags, maybe 2 plastic bags, or if I have 1 big plastic bag, and put a few holes in there and just sit them in the kitchen, because we get a lot of sun in the kitchen. Let them sit there for a few weeks, and then what I want to do is taste them and see how I like them, because what I'm going to have to do is save at least 2 from each batch, or maybe, yeah, probably 2 from each batch, because I feel like we started way too much last year when we were doing the sweet potato slips. So I'll probably save 2 from each batch and start the process all over again. So I'm really happy with what I got from the grow bags. What I was thinking about as I was wrapping everything up, I was saying to myself, how about I dedicate one of the 4x8 beds to the best tasting sweet potato out of these 2 varieties, and just let them grow throughout the summer. And that way I know I'll have more, because these were limited because we grew them in bags. But I hope this all helped you. I hope that this makes you want to grow sweet potatoes, because they were very easy to grow. I did not give them as much attention as I did a lot of things in the garden. We did feed them throughout the season, but for the most part, they just grew. And then, like I said, we did have a couple of pest issues, but other than that, it is a very easy crop to grow. So as always, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you share this video with your family and your friends. If you're not a subscriber, we would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. So make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.